We're live.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, everyone, for joining us for yet another Wednesday evening. Happy to report that we have Kobby back with us again this week. Last week was such a success, and we had so much to talk about that we figured we'd bug Kobby to come back and talk some more about some men portrait photography. I think he's got some poses lined up that we can talk about. So, yeah, it should be good. For everyone that's on the show, give this video a thumbs up, and maybe we can just do a quick roundtable, quick 30-second elevator pitch if people don't know who we are and what exactly we're doing on this live. So go for it, Meeks.
All right. So my name is Salom. Business name is Meek Photos, and I am a portrait and used to be a wedding photographer.
Used to be.
Used to be.
Yes, I'm an off-camera flash enthusiast, and I like to learn new kinds of photography, landscape, macro, and everything. So I'm in Texas. I just moved to Texas. So if you are around Texas and you want to collab, just hit me up on Meek Photos Vision on IG, and my YouTube is down here. Go ahead and subscribe, and then send me a message. Let's connect. All right.
Hit them up.
I'm surprised. I thought you still shoot weddings.
You know what? I do.
He's making too much money.
Oh man, I'll be back in 2021. Okay, this
2021. Yeah.
All right. So my name is Evans. I'm based in Brampton, Ontario. I shoot weddings, events, and portraits as well. Those are the main things I shoot. But aside of that, I shoot everything else. You know, landscapes, weddings, light painting, whatever comes up to mind. Sometimes I do it for fun, right? So that's what I do. And we're here today go about men's portrait with Kobby again. So
yeah, man,
enjoy the show.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Who are you, Kobby? Who are you, man?
So I'm Kobby Katalist on IG. I'm Katalist Photography. I'm based in Sacramento, California.
Yeah,
that's home sweet home. We are burning right now, but
really, we're freezing.
Yeah.
It's already snowing up here.
No, there is a whole lot of fires going on right now. Today's pictures everywhere was orange, as if
really?
Color graded by nature.
Color graded.
Yeah, you can go online and you check them out. Yeah. It's crazy. I shoot everything, but my focus really is just telling the story. So it doesn't matter what I want to shoot. If I'm shooting a tree, I love the story behind it. And I like shooting guys. Unfortunately, it's so strange. Like when you go on my IG, my interactions, I have about 62% being males.
Yeah.
And then just 38% being female.
Interesting.
Yeah, I have no idea why. But I love shooting guys and then ladies as well.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
It's fun being here.
Yeah, for sure. And I think this show is going to be really important just to kind of get like a flair of how you actually pose guys, because there's different ways to do it. And I think there's a lot to learn there when you really like deep dive. So we'll get that to a minute. But if you guys don't know who I am, my name is Paul, based in Toronto. Manage a photo meetup group called Get Out Shoot Toronto. Visit us at getoutshoot.com. And yeah, if you haven't checked out my YouTube channel, check it out. Do vlogs of the meetups and other random things that come through my head. And sometimes it's a lot of fun. And yeah, I think Kobby has like I guess we'll just dive in. I think Kobby has like a kind of like a presentation, if you will. I'm not sure if you want to share that now or share that later, if you want to give like a primer on what you want to talk about. But I think last week we kind of started the whole discussion on like men's portrait photography, and there's really just so much, because I haven't done any. I might have done a bit.
Yeah, I've shot a few men here and there, but not that many.
Like it's different, right? So I think there's a lot there to really.
Yeah, I think Meek has probably shot a lot of men because he has been shooting weddings. So.
Well, yeah.
But when you talk about weddings, yes, I've shot men in wedding scenarios,
like men's portraits,
but not men's portraits.
Yeah, I think it's different, no?
Yeah, but the most difficult part of shooting men is actually the event side, because most of the men that come to the event, it's probably because one or two people are saying, "Oh, let's take a picture," or "Take a picture of me." Yeah, and then they go like, "Well, so how do I stand? Where do I stand? What do I do?"
Yeah, like Evans.
Yeah.
Evans, during the lighting workshop, there was that Josh guy. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. He basically started posing, and like I don't know if he was doing it the right way because he just kind of like I don't know, was just staring at the sky, and it's kind of like Superman, like a Superman pose. I don't know. Anyway, it was kind of interesting.
Mix, I think you're on mute.
Yeah, I mean, come on, Meeks. What are you, new man?
I see his mouth moving.
I thought he was maybe rehearsing or something.
I'm a rookie, guys. Yeah, and then of course there are some guys who, like I did a wedding, and there was this guy who was right around the corner everywhere I went, and he's like, "Hey, grab one real quick," and he'll do something.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, he wasn't in the wedding. He wasn't part of the party. Like he just wanted pictures all the time.
You just wanted to get that too. Yeah. Guys are like, take me. It's like okay.
And those ones, some of them do poses that look really fake, like touching the chain, holding the watch. Like they make it so I don't know how to express, but yeah, it's not.
I don't know if any of you guys have been in a situation where you've gone to an office to take pictures there, and then they ask you, most of the managers or the CEO ask you, "Oh, come take some pictures of me." I've been in that situation like twice. Yeah. And it's not just the headshot. Unfortunately, you go for a headshot and then they say, "Oh, I want some other pictures. Can I sit on my table to take it?" It's a position where you always wouldn't want to feel uncomfortable because you have to be in control. So if you don't know when to pose who for a specific, Leila.
Hey.
Wow.
She's in Sacramento?
No, she's in Minnesota.
Oh.
I think she actually picked the link from my IG.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, I think I mean we can just dive right into it, but I think think guys photographing guys is different from guys photographing girls. There's like a different dynamic to it. So
it is. Yeah.
You know more than me, Kobby. So I don't.
Well, I'm first and foremost, let me give my disclaimers as usual. When I used to be a consultant, that's what I do. So disclaimer: I'm not a pro.
Sure.
In shooting, I'm not an expert.
Yeah.
I'm just an enthusiast who loves to shoot.
Well, you're passionate about it. It's also about like sharing knowledge too.
Yeah. Whatever is going to be shown here or discussed, they are our opinions.
Yeah. And that's what photography is. And that's what
photography is. Written in fact.
Yes. And that's what
if not, at the end of the day, someone will go catch Mick in Dallas and say, "Hey, you told me that I should put the person's hand in the pocket, but I didn't. It didn't come out."
Yeah, you're gonna get busted. You're gonna get busted. But I think that's
really good.
Yeah, I think that's the good thing about photography, though, is that really there are no rules, right? I mean, there's kind of like guiding principles, but you can do whatever you want, really.
Yeah, there's a statement that someone told me once that if you are following the rules, then it means you are mimicking someone's work.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You want to find your own style. Yeah.
So I'm going to share.
Yeah, for sure. Let's go. We're just gonna dive into this little presentation, guys. So again, if you guys have questions, please ask your questions. There are no silly questions. So
please
whatever you want to ask. I mean, this is for you guys too.
Ask the other panel members the questions. So
please ask.
I present and then you ask them.
Yeah, exactly. Posing men, guys.
Yeah, so posing men. The reason why I say it's part one is because there are a lot of ways to pose men. There are more than 1,000 ways to pose men. The same way there are more than 1,000 ways to pose women, or pose dogs, or pose kids, or pose even static objects. So I place it at part one because it's going to be a series where we talk about posing men, where we talk about posing men commercially, where we talk about posing men to make money and how to draw attention to male clients. Because most often we are always pushing towards the female clients because they love pictures. They go like, "Oh, I need pictures. But how do you actually attract male clients to you? So those are some of the things we are going to look at. But for now, we're focusing on the posing.
Cool.
For men.
Love it.
It's so easy. One of the easiest ways in photography is to shoot without caring about anything else. That's why most people have the best pictures on IG using the iPhone and the rest. You take it and then you slap it on. Now, if we as photographers were shooting with our eyes, that would be the easiest, because once you go into a room, there's no technical settings. Your eye adjusts and then you get to see whatever is there. But we have to work. So in order for us not to miss focus, we have to be technical. For us to be technical, then we have to pose well. We are straightforward. We have 4 men here. It's unfortunate. We wish we had some dynamism, but we'll get there.
Sometimes
we are straightforward.
Sometimes we do.
Sometimes you do?
Yeah. We've had females on here.
Oh, I need to catch up there. So we are straightforward. We are going straight forward to it. We are not going to waste time because we are here to learn. The first pose, which everyone knows, is that you put the hand in the pocket.
Yeah. How come guys like doing that?
Here's the thing.
Why? Like what?
Everyone is uncomfortable with being in the camera. There are 2 ways to hide away your shyness. It's either you fold to feel you are defensive, or you put your hands away because you don't know what to do with your hands. The main reason their hands go into their pocket is most people do not know what to do with their hands. So when you tell them, stand and take a picture, they might stand as if they are taking a passport picture, which is not what you want, but you want some dynamism. So you tell them, just put your hands in your pocket. Now, one of the poses is you put your hands in your pocket and then you look straight towards the camera. Now, that's if the person has enough wide arms to show off some muscles or has enough dimension, a good dimensional figure, asymmetric. The chest is broad enough, the packs are there well enough to showcase how they are in terms of athleticism. So if they have that,
Brian,
hello, Brian.
Hey, Brian.
So if they have that, then it's easy to face the camera directly. But mostly, if they don't have it, then you tell them to turn to the side, where they drop their shoulder far away from the camera, raise the one closest to the camera a bit, and put their hands in their pocket. Now, if you look carefully at the picture, you look at the thumb. The thumb is poking out because once you put your hands in your pocket naturally, your hands poke out of your pocket. It looks weird. It makes your pocket look big. But once you put your hands in there with your thumb out like this, you still keep your pocket slim enough because your fingers are actually to your body and not really in the trousers.
Yeah, isn't it the worst when someone has their phone in their pocket?
Exactly, and that's one main thing you have to always check when you're photographing guys. Check where the phone is.
Don't even have the phone. Just put the phone away.
If they are not going to give it to you, they should put it in their back pocket.
Yeah, the back pocket. Yeah.
If it's in their front pocket, wallet, phones, all of those things, they are going to create a whole new thing. And the reason why people are able to see that is it's so simple. There's a rule that people look at the upper third of women, and then they look at the lower half of men.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I wonder what they're trying to find there.
I wonder what.
Exactly.
So I have a quick comment to make about the hand in the pocket.
Yeah.
So again, when I was photographing kids posing little boys, when you tell them to put the whole hand in the pocket, they always do it too much, and there's like the balls, just like you said, right? But to get them to twist it around, it takes a lot more time. But if you just ask them to place just the thumb in the pocket and have the rest of the hand kind of like hang down, for the little kids, it works better. It's fast. You don't have to do too much adjustment because there's no bulge in the pants, making it awkward.
Well, to be honest, actually, it works in both ways, both for the little kids and then the adults as well. The reason why you don't want to be so much in tune with the adults poking out their fore and then keeping the thumb in it it pulls down the pocket in a way that sometimes it looks awkward. It's as if they are pulling down the pocket.
Right.
But when the 4 fingers are in and then the thumb is sticking out, it looks a bit safer. It doesn't because already the person is tense taking pictures. You understand?
Right. I was reading the comments.
Yeah.
We're just trolling Brian.
Oh, that's what you guys are laughing at. Everyone's gonna be confused.
The person is tense taking pictures already. When you tell the person, and I have tried it before, I told someone to put the thumb in the pocket,
right,
and then the 4 fingers out. What happened was the person put it and then looked like this. The shoulders straightened.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to pull down their pocket, so they want it to suspend in the pocket. So their hands automatically, because when you are grown, you are not like a kid. Their arm length goes beyond your pocket.
Right.
But for kids, it's easy to pose them with their 4 fingers out because their arm length is not beyond their pocket.
Okay.
So you can try it with your kids, Mick. Try it with the little one, and then you see the arm length is so short. It's so short that's why it's difficult when you tell kids to put all 4 in their pocket. It's not possible. They are going to go like this because their hands are so short. So that's the easiest way to get them to have broadened shoulders and still keep it intact. So this is the go-to if you feel the person is tensed or is not used to you. This particular pose is your go-to number 1. That's if you are taking a lifestyle picture, not really something that is shown.
That would be the first pose when you first meet someone that you don't know.
Right? If you are taking lifestyle pictures now.
Yeah. So I've tried the hands in the pocket at weddings a bit.
Yeah.
But I've also I've tried. So I've used that trick of putting the hands in the pocket with the thumb sticking out, but instead of having like a quarter length or a half length like this, I've used it for headshots. So when the person is not comfortable, when they have the hands in the pocket like that, even if you're not taking a shot where their hands are in, and you're just doing a headshot, it actually works out as well. So the shoulders evens out.
It's so amazing how it makes people feel relaxed. All of a sudden, it's as if I'm in control of my space. Now, this is the second one that makes people feel more comfortable because then they are in defense mode. But then this particular shot is very delicate because there are places where you can use them and there are places you can't use them.
Okay.
You can use this for a lifestyle shot that shows happiness and happy for relaxed state. This can be used in a controlled environment where you want to express confidence or you want to show superiority. So let's take, for instance, you are shooting athletes, footballers, soccer players. So they stand there, pose like that.
Yeah.
And then it's like, this is my house. This is my space. And then secondly, if you are shooting corporate C-suite executives, the guys up there, the CFOs, the CEOs, the CMOs, they want to feel like, I'm the guy on top. This is my world. This is my industry. This is where I stand. If this looks way better if you shoot from below angle, going up. For corporate angle, you can shoot at eye length and it's still going to show, especially what they do is the sideways. To the side like that with a smile. But for athletes, always make sure this particular pose is in that shot. It's in the mood board. It should be there somewhere. For footballers, or maybe since you're in Canada, let me say for
hockey players.
Exactly. So normally for footballers, for soccer players and stuff, they have the ball on the ground, they step on it, and then they have that pose.
Yeah, you see it. You see it a lot.
Yeah,
you see it a lot.
And it's always like the money shot.
Yeah,
because normally that's the shots that might probably make it.
Yeah,
onto the billboard.
You think like Messi or like Ronaldo, you always see them like in the promos with like their cross. Yeah.
So it's key. So those two, the hand in the pocket and then the arm cross, is for when you want the person to feel like, look, this is your space. You invited me here. I am just here to just guide you through what you want to achieve. Now, this pose, this is also another confidence pose. However, it's more like before the arm cross. There's the leaning. So the person leans on the wall, then all the stress goes with it. Because now they are in their comfort zone. And naturally, when they lean on the wall, the first thing they do is to tilt their head backwards.
Why is that?
And look, I cannot see the rest of this picture, but I bet you under his foot is against the wall.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
One foot is up against the wall.
Angle. He's probably wearing Converse too.
And you know, it works perfectly because at the end of the day, hi Gilbert. It works perfectly because at the end of the day, you have to always be at a 90-degree. The first set of pictures you take when they are on the wall is to take it from a 90 degrees. So automatically, when they turn towards you, their head goes back. And then you have that lean in like that.
Now, is it always wise to have them wear sunglasses? Like, does it make it look cooler?
No, not really.
That guy looks pretty cool, man. That guy looks pretty dope.
The idea of sunglasses, there's also a whole idea behind it. Maybe I should just throw it in here.
Yeah.
If you look at him, basically, if you look at the kind of facial hair he has, he has the mustache and then he has the beard. Now it's easy for you to look straight right in the middle of his face because he has it right here. Now, because of that, he wears the sunglasses for it to show that symmetry. Because maybe you will now start examining the bushy hair or eyebrow, and then maybe the eye is crooked or red or something like that. So once you wear a sunglass, it gives that symmetry. And it goes with people like this. It goes with people with beard. It's hard to see someone without beard wearing sunglasses.
Interesting.
Because then it will take it away from their jawline. Their jawline is one of the most important things for people without beard who are modeling.
Check last week's video on jawline discussions, guys. on Niche channel.
But the jawline, right?
Jawline, man, it's huge.
Yeah, unfortunately, I could have shown mine, but I've lost it. I eat a lot of home cooked food, so and the gyms are closed.
So what are you trying to tell me? That I'm round? Okay, I see you. I give you 2 years.
No comment.
I give you 2 years. I'll come and check your belly size again.
My belly? Oh, my belly is still safe. Unfortunately, I still have my belly intact. So these are cool. This I would use in specific situations. For instance, if I'm shooting young people, young guys, if I'm doing senior portraits, this will be my go-to to relax the person. Because one, when they pose initially, they are not going to look at you. You tell them, look this way. Then you get a side profile. Then you tell them, turn towards me. And then automatically, they will turn towards you. Then from there, you can now tell them that turn a bit more and have your hand in your pocket. So you realize the rotation. So you rotate them from them thinking, well, they are not going to pay attention to you. And then you keep turning them, and then you keep changing the poses. So from the lean, we go to the side, the hand in the pocket. Then from the hand in the pocket, they turn towards you, and then you go to the crossing of the hand. Then you've given them a whole confidence from being shy to being extremely confident. So with that, you've had 4 pictures already.
Yeah, it's smart.
And then you keep rolling.
I like that.
The next one,
and what you just described is technically will be called flow posing. It's like you are flowing from one, you change one little thing and you get a different pose, change one little thing. If you know how to do that, you can finish your photo shoot in 15 minutes and your client will be happy with you and everybody will be happy.
Some people also call it micro posing. All the same. Yeah.
You know, one of my favorite kind of posing is when I'm shooting females and then we do the dance posing. So it's just micro movement.
It's almost like the walk posing, you know.
So it's a micro movement. They go, then then before you know it, you have about 8 images.
Smart. I like it. It's very strategic.
Yeah. Now this is the wardrobe adjustment. This, you are going to have this particular issue anytime you are shooting young people who are enthusiastic. They would want to touch what they are wearing, their cap. They want to touch their glasses. They want to touch their watch. They want to touch their jacket and go like that. They want to touch their headphones.
I have a friend. I have a friend that every time I shoot him, he does one of those.
And then
he's got to show the blade. You know,
they'll look and then look on the ground. Then all those kind of fancy poses, or they want to lift their shoe because they have some Nike sneakers on, stuff like that. So just play around it. The wardrobe adjustment should be there, but this is key if you are really highlighting specific wardrobes, and it helps a lot in terms of fashion. Because it can be there without being there.
And I think it also helps, especially if you're doing product shots, right? So I've done a couple of product shots where you have the people actually wearing the product and you want to show it off, especially if it's small product like bracelets, watches, and stuff like that. I think this kind of lends to bring attention to that product on the model.
So you realize that when we started from shooting regular people for lifestyle and everything. Now we are heading more into, we are crossing over into the industry specific of showcasing products, showcasing influencers, celebrities, all of those. So if you have to show it, just show it off. It's no big deal. If I want to sell this jacket, I'll probably go in like that. And then I won't look directly in the camera. I'll probably start from here. Then I'll look.
It's a picture.
Yeah. So like that.
You should model sometimes. You got all the poses.
Well, I've tried it like twice. But you know, one pays more than the other. So I'll definitely go back into it.
Why single dip when you can double dip?
No, I'll go back into it. At this moment, we are really, really the last people to be wanted anywhere. Models, So there's still a couple of agents. I told you last week about 2 agencies on my neck, but I still have to wait because sometimes you have to go away for a month. I can't go away from my people for a month like that.
No.
Oh yeah, that's a lot.
So wardrobe adjustments. The next.
The walk.
This is one of my favorites. The reason being that if you are shooting fashion, the walk is the go-to. The straightforward walk, the sideways walk, because you want, every time you want that particular material to be floating. It should be moving in motion. And if you see what they did here, it was walking at where there'll be a lot of motion because of the birds.
Are those real birds?
Yeah.
No.
So I think it's just an alleyway where there are a lot of doves, and then you just walk in and they start flying. Yeah.
It's a cool shot.
So the walk is also one of the cool things, especially when you're shooting weddings and then you have like the groom's party. There are about 5 guys. You just bring the groom in front, you position them well, you tell them to walk. And you have some beautiful shots right from below using some 1635 or something wide.
Yeah.
You nail it right there.
It's got that nice leading line too with that alley.
Exactly.
And that yellow kind of at the side. Interesting.
So this, it has its own particular setting. You can't really do this when you're doing corporate stuff or when you're really in tight situations. So you just have to look out for when you can use it. The next one, which is one of the popular ones,
leaning.
You tell the person to sit.
Yeah.
Once you tell someone to sit for a picture, they are going to lean in. The elbow will go down.
The elbow.
Like that.
The elbow and the wrist.
Yeah.
The elbow and the wrist.
Now, one selling point is you can combine this with the wardrobe adjustment and then always try to bring the hand that has the jewelry in front into the lean pose. So maybe there's a watch that he would want to show off, or there's a bracelet that would want to show off. If it's on both sides, then you look at something like this. So maybe there's a watch here, and then there is also a bracelet here. The leaning also shows the shoes as well if you are shooting wide.
Yeah.
If you are shooting close up, then you are focusing on just the hand and then the face. Because once you lean in, the face becomes broader.
Yeah.
So that's one thing you have to also look at. So your emphasis should be on the light, because the light is very key. If you look at this light, it's making him look like he has no jaw, a very dark jawline in there. But guess what? He doesn't even have hair, a beard on the jaw.
Yeah.
But it looks like he has it because it's dark shadows in there. So the leaning is one of the favorites. I know most of the religious guys, they do it. In Ghana, we call this pose for the junior pastors because, yes, they will have to put their hands down.
Oh.
Yeah, they cannot do this. This one is for the overseers, the founders of the church. They do this.
Interesting.
We can hear you, Evans.
Evans,
you're on mute.
I mean, Brian says in the comment that that's your new pose for your headshot.
Yeah, Paul needs a headshot badly.
I need a headshot, man.
I think I have an idea. We should all be on live together. And then Evans, you take the pictures, and then we'll pose him for it. We'll pose Paul for you. And we should make a video on that. Look at that.
We should.
Yeah, that'd be a good one. It will be a four photographer first collaboration.
We'll pose him to survive.
Yeah. You know what?
I'm hoping by next week my headshot.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I don't have any tattoos though, so I'm not cool.
You know what? They have the temporary ones. You can get them.
Yeah,
take them on and peel it off.
Why we just put them in post? You know.
yeah, we can do that too. Yeah,
we'll just give you some teardrop on your head.
Yeah, exactly. This guy just got out of prison.
And then we'll write F1.2 here.
Yeah, it could be good, man. Could be good. You never know.
So that's the lean in. The lean in. It's also a go-to for most people.
Yeah.
This we spoke about last week, the jawline.
Yeah.
So you make sure the person has a straight jawline. You drop the head a little bit. If the jaw is wide, if the jaw is not wide, just like the guy in the picture, you can look head on. If not, if the jaw is wide and then you let them raise their head like that, it's going to create this triangle shape. So maybe someone like Meek can try. You can come close to the camera and raise your head. You see, it's going to look like that because Meek has a lot of.
I
don't want to use Evans because.
Oh man. Well, and that also has to do with the compression and the lens, you know. Like right now, I'm using a 35mm lens, so the distortion is that much more. If I were to bend a little like this, it would kind of even up a lot more than if I did something like this.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
I think it's one of the things. The lens is really important. Unfortunately, we are not talking about lens today. I would have given a whole lot on the lens. So today I got this book.
I saw you posted that,
dude.
Yeah, Think Like a Monk.
Is that Jay Shetty?
Yeah.
He does a lot of IG lives.
Yeah, I don't know if this is his first book or something.
Yeah.
So I pre-ordered it. It arrived today. Yeah. And I love the fact that it came at the right time because you look at the picture and then it's a typical jawline picture showing exactly his jaws. Perfect. And that's a one light image. The guy really did well because one light, nice picture. So that's the jawline. The jawline is always a go-to for headshots. And one day we'll really dive in deep into headshots because there are a lot of different types of headshots that you have to take. And there's a whole market of headshots. Yep. When it comes to shooting guys, one of the ways of making real money is with headshots.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's the only when they feel they need pictures.
Exactly. And most of the corporate jobs that I got, it was because I took headshots for people.
Yeah.
So you take headshots, they go to the office, they put on LinkedIn, people look at their images and go like, I like this. Who shot you? And then before you know it, you're shooting a whole office. Their headshot because they like that particular style. So one day we'll go through the headshots.
We should.
Maybe that day I might probably do a whole setup and then.
Oh man, that's not a problem, man.
Put someone's head there. Unfortunately, I don't have guys. I don't have guys in my house. I'm the only guy here.
Hey, Helen. Yeah, we should, man. I think people sometimes think that doing headshots is boring, but maybe it's not, right?
Yeah, I use mannequins for practice.
Yeah. That always.
But headshots are fun. People think headshots are boring, but if headshots can teach you a whole lot of lighting techniques that you even can't imagine.
Yeah.
Who is your favorite headshot photographer?
Wow. I don't like headshots, but if I should choose one, I think Peter Hurley is okay.
Peter Hurley,
because he's basically the best headshot.
Well, that's what's on paper. Yeah, it's like I learned a lot from him, but he's not my favorite. I don't have any other favorite right now off the top of my head, but I feel like he's just very stuck in some of his ways, you know, like just because he's at the top. The thing is that when you are at the top, everything you do is right. If you cut the picture off right here and you say this is it,
it's a new style.
Everybody goes
no eyes.
So,
that's the thing. That's how you work hard to get there, and when you get there, you just relax, you know.
And he's done
everything you do is a new style.
Everything you do is a new style. It's not a mistake anymore.
I'll say for male pictures, I really like Joey L.
Okay.
Yeah, because so far his male pictures that I've seen, I like the lighting.
I like Joe Grams. Grams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joe
He's
Grimes.
Are they on IG?
has these harsh edge lights
Joe
that
Grimes?
always.
Are they on
Yeah.
what's
Yeah.
their IG? Put it in the comments maybe or something.
Yeah.
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 Oh yeah.
Joe Grimes is good. Joey L is actually he's young. I don't know his age now, whether he's 25 or 26.
Mhm.
He started commercial photography around the age of 15, 16. And one of his first big gigs was to shoot the Twilight movie.
Really?
Oh.
At
Yeah, so he
15?
shot the poster.
Oh man.
Yeah, at the age of I think
Right.
15.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeez.
And he's been commercial since.
No kidding.
Nice.
It takes. See, I keep telling people, if you learn your stuff well, you are 1 gig away from
1 gig.
Yep.
just
Of
one.
You're one
course.
Twilight
It's
poster
always
away.
that 1 gig.
Yeah.
You just need that one chance.
Just that one.
Give me a chance, man.
Just
Who
one,
sometimes- sometimes
just
you have
that
to
one
push
shot
for
that
it.
will take you to the next level.
You just need
Sometimes
it.
you have to
Yeah.
push for it. It's
Yeah.
like
There's also
Good for it. I was talking to someone the other day, and he was telling me that, oh, you I see you've been taking a lot of pictures of beautiful models and stuff, right?
yeah.
And I said, oh, so yeah, your work is good, but you get beautiful people to take pictures of. And I was like, look, we all started like when I started, I was thinking the same thing. But the truth is, you have to do the best where you are, and you will be getting better clients as you go along. And the work will actually be a lot easier because when they come and everything is they've done most of the work. So if you think like that, you're not going to improve. You think like, how can I make this ordinary person look fabulous? You know, and with that, you can keep going. Yeah. So
Yeah. So just as a little break out of photography, Raptors have taken the lead.
Yeah, no, I got it.
Let's go on.
I wish that again, man. It's okay.
I gotta
For me,
support my Raptors, you know.
this
In the
year,
middle of the show.
I decided to stay away from basketball.
Yeah.
Because my team is really terrible this year.
Kings,
Golden State.
Golden State. Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they'll be back next year, man. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Oh,
They'll be back next year.
that team that was at the bottom of the NBA.
Yeah, they were the worst.
2 years ago, every bandwagon was supporting.
Actually,
Yeah.
even last year.
Even last year, people were gunning for it, so the injuries just. I've never been a fan of Sacramento Kings. I'm sorry if someone from Sacramento is watching.
Someone
but-
from Sacramento.
They're gonna kick you out of Sacramento.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
kick you out, yeah. Like I went to the bank and they asked me what my favorite football team was,
And what'd you say?
and then I
Texas
went.
I don't know.
I went with the Eagles, Philadelphia. Everybody in the bank just turned around. Like this.
Where's this guy from?
You're like,
Oh,
yeah, in
Dallas
Texas,
Cowboys.
man.
Dallas Cowboys. They hated me right that minute. They hated me.
Don't even answer, man. Say I don't like football. Or something.
Yeah. For me, I don't like football.
It took me a while to realize that, oh, I'm in Texas now, so
I don't like football at all. I still call soccer football. I'm not used to.
Yep, me too.
Yeah, football is Arsenal. I'm an Arsenal fan.
Man, Manchester United.
No. Let's end this live right now because
End it.
I can't
It's
speak
over.
to the Man U fan.
Kobby will never appear on this show again.
Those guys, see, Paul, Manchester United has the worst third kit this year
It looks
in
like
the whole world.
candy wrapper.
They look like zebras or they look like
Zebras.
convicts.
I don't know what they were thinking.
All right,
I don't
Can
know
we
what they
continue with the photography stuff?
But do they need the
Yeah.
kit?
Time to get back on track.
Give my team a go.
How do
I
you
think their best advertisement for that particular kit will be Maguire
Yeah.
going to jail. That's it. He was supposed to just wear the third kit instead of.
But would you
All right, we'll spare you this for now. All right, so
I'm just
now after talking about their dead kids. Looking at the jawline, it seems
man.
like a mug shot.
It's he's also wearing the sunglasses too.
Yeah.
I know. I don't.
All right.
I don't know what's up with Paul and the sunglasses today.
Well,
I'm gonna wear
I
sunglasses.
think it's one thing. It's just some people you will never find wearing the sunglasses. You will never find Donald Trump doing a headshot in sunglasses.
No.
You will never find exactly. So the sunglasses has a limitation to models and
Has to suit the character.
who want to look some kind of way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Has to suit the character.
I actually wear glasses, but I don't wear it once my hair grows on the sides.
Yeah.
So if it's trimmed on the sides, I prefer to wear it because it still makes your face look very, very slim. So the last one for today is the thinker. Yeah. Now, whilst we are looking at the thinker, we should think about the other types of posing that we may have for guys. So the thinker is one that a lot of people do. It's, for me, I call it a religious pose. Because you one day take your time, go online, and then just type African pastors, and then look at all their pictures.
What? Okay.
Why does it have to be African pastors?
Like that, like this. It's interesting. They have other ones that I'm not at liberty to reveal, but the thinker is one of the poses that actually shows the eyes. Because once you go like this,
right,
it makes you have a stern look into the mirror. So it's more to show the person that this is me, I'm looking at you.
Yeah.
So it's not a pose that you can use just anywhere. Because once you turn the face away, then it creates another mood, which creates like a mood of sadness or a mood of being in a space of loneliness. Because once it's like this, it's a different kind of conversation you're having.
It's almost like a sad pose.
Exactly.
Cheek.
But once you put it there and then you look straight,
it's kind of, that's kind of more assertive.
It's more like an intimidating pose. So you should be really careful with the hand. Now you see how he has posed his hand?
Yeah. At
the inside, like that. I don't even know how, because my table is all over the place. But with this pose, it creates that relaxed scene, which puts him in the position of a beta male, not an alpha male.
Right.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Exactly. So it's more like, well, I'm approachable, I'm fragile. So be careful.
I'm vulnerable.
Exactly. Be careful how you handle me. But then if it goes the other way around, then it means the fist is there, which shows that confidence. So this open palms, this one is the fist.
Oh, that's good, man.
Yeah. No
details, right?
When you do this, there's the worrisome pose, like sad, in trouble, worried.
hungry.
Yeah. So the thinking pose.
Yeah.
The thinking pose is either what he has done or you go in with the chin. The emphasis is on the chin.
Right.
But once you go in with the fist, then you're going with the power pose. So for today, I know we've run through a whole lot
of details, man. I like it.
Let's see which ones that some of us remember. So those in the comments, you can just put in the poses that you remember.
What do you guys like? What do you guys like to? How do you want us to pose?
The one that you like.
I don't care, Leela. I don't care.
Hey guys, we have 9 people watching and
how many likes?
Only 6 thumbs ups.
Come on.
So come on, guys.
What? I was the first.
Brian liked this video.
I liked it before.
And
so guys, tell us which of the poses that you like. Maybe real quick, we'll just run through them.
Yeah.
And then
personally,
so the hands in pockets pose. We have the arm cross pose.
Yeah.
We have the lean pose.
That one also called I just won the lottery.
We have the wardrobe
adjustment.
adjustment.
Yeah.
We have the walk pose.
Yeah.
We have the lean in pose.
Mm-hmm.
I remember we have the lean and then we have the lean in.
The lean
So
and
you
in.
You lean in.
Yeah, lean in.
Now we have the jawline pose.
Yeah.
One of my favorites. I really love it because in February I had this shoot that I did with my jawline. Maybe I'll show it as a last way to conclude this.
Maybe, yeah, why not?
And then we have the thinker pose.
I personally like the lean in, but that's just me. Gus likes the walk. Okay, Gus. Thanks,
The
Gus.
walk.
The walk, yeah.
Great.
Okay, we got some. Leela says the walk and the thing. I like the lean in. I don't know. I think it's cool.
This one, right?
I think it's cool, man. I think it's just, I don't know.
I've seen a couple of photographers that do this particular pose, and then they have their camera right there on their knee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know the funny thing, that's the one that Brian chose for you.
Yeah, it's happening. It's happening. The next meetup, we're gonna do it.
I like a mixture of two, actually. The lean in is one of my favorites, but then I like the arm cross.
Yeah.
For some reason, I don't know.
Yeah. It really depends on who you're photographing, though, right?
Yeah.
It really does.
If you are photographing a slim, very slim person like me, that would not be a pose that you would want to go for.
Like, whereas the lean in, I think, is more versatile for a lot of different folks.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. Like, if I was meeting someone for the first time, I would probably have them do the lean in first and not do the arm cross.
Exactly.
I don't know. It just seems more.
I think I agree.
Yeah. It's like, come on, be intimidating. Who are you? No, be scary, man. Like, what? Huh? It's funny.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you that image. I'm sure you've probably seen it. One of my favorites.
Yeah.
I'm sure definitely next week we are going to maybe continue or add a little bit more to it.
You may just replace Brian at this point. Brian, you're still on, right?
maybe I'll just say that I won't show.
Okay.
So that Brian will show, then I show.
It's okay. We can. I think the more the merrier on this show, man, because you have a lot of good knowledge to share, and that's what really the show's all about. Is just sharing knowledge with other folks. You know, it's good because there's a lot of. I think honestly, it's all about details too, right? There's just so many details that you wouldn't even think of, like the thumb in the pocket and all that stuff. You wouldn't even think about it. You wouldn't even think about it.
Oh, someone is asking when is the female poses.
Female, okay. Eli, do you want to come on the show and co-host with us?
So Lila is actually a model.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You want to come on the show and co-host? You don't have to answer today, but think about
it. We, most of us shoot a lot more females than males. So when we learn a lot more about females and learn how to pose females. And then when it comes to us posing men, then we're scratching our heads.
Yeah, we're kind of lost, right? Which is kind of weird because we're all dudes.
Why I thought this would be a good topic for us to,
I think so.
But if you have been listening to the show, we talk a lot about female poses. So, right. And you can come on sometime and talk about, your experience from the modeling side.
Modeling standpoint. Yeah. It would be nice to have a model's point of view.
Yeah, it would be nice to Leela, think about it and get back to us.
Mm-hmm. So this is one of my favorite images from February. It's been a whole change since then.
Man. You gotta be a model, man. You gotta be a model, man. You're too good looking, man.
This is actually my modeling page.
No kidding.
So that's my modeling page.
Yeah, for sure, man.
And then this is my favorite image.
Yeah, it's dope. I love the hat.
Yeah, I
love it.
I tried to I shredded my muscles
Yeah,
a bit, and then now I have cheeks.
but are your
Look at this.
where do you have your hands though? Where do you have your hands? In the pocket with the thumb? Like where is it? Let's see it. Okay,
It was full pocket.
full pocket. Okay.
Yeah, because the whole idea was to get it to a headshot.
Mm.
Yeah, but then I liked it, so I kept it that way. And then this one almost looks like a thinker, right?
Yep.
Have your
Except you're
thumb
just
there.
using the tongue, the thumb.
Yeah. So this was one of the. That was it. Yeah. Haven't done much.
And was this shot in Sacramento? Where was this shot?
No. I shot this.
In Africa, Nairobi.
Yeah, I posted it from Nairobi, but I
Oh.
shot this in Accra.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I shot all of it in Accra. This was from which month was it? Oh, I have forgotten. I think it was October. And then there's Nairobi, and then there's Chicago, and then
Man.
yeah, now because of COVID.
Yeah.
So this is how I looked in March. And then now I grew beard,
Yeah.
and then I shaved it off, and this is how I look.
That's awesome.
So I like the jawline stuff because it shows my jawline. I just love it.
That's awesome, man.
Mick is jealous, so I'm taking it off.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Give me 1 year. I'll lose some.
1 year.
1 year, that's too much.
Hey, Charlie, it takes time for you to do it.
No.
See, when you get to a certain age, once you start breathing in air, you get fat.
Oh yeah, so Leila says it's November because when I was in Ghana, Leila was in the same apartment as I was.
Okay.
Before she left in December.
Yeah.
To Minnesota, and then I left in March.
Yeah, Layla, we would love to have you on one of these weeks. I think you could have a model point of view.
Modeling in Minnesota?
Leela? Are you asking Leela?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
We'll get are you modeling in Minnesota?
We'll
I think for now,
why Mix? Are you gonna travel out there to go shoot?
We lost your visual, Evans.
What? No, I was just checking to see if she's still in.
Not yet, she goes. Not yet.
Yeah, I think most of the models have gone on seriously a break.
Yeah,
because we are still trying to figure out.
Everybody's afraid of COVID, so
yeah,
everybody's taking it easy.
Yeah,
keep working somehow. So, Kobby, do you want to come on next week? I don't know. Do you want to come on? Yeah, because there's so much to talk about, man.
Okay, I'll say no so that Brian will show up. Then
Brian's gonna come on. We can have
Brian will always show. Brian is right now. He's in the States. That's why he's traveling.
He's traveling.
So, but guys, I've said it already. I'm here anytime.
Yeah, we'll ping you, man.
Yeah.
Maybe are you hosting next week or is Brian hosting?
I don't know.
I think it's Brian hosting.
All right. We'll get Brian to do something. Maybe get you. Maybe even get Leela next week, and maybe have like a photographer model on at the same time, like a battle.
Yes.
Battle. I'm making stuff up.
I'm sure next week I'll change my setup again.
Yeah.
I'm experimenting. So. Yeah. Wait, when is next week again?
Next week is next week.
Next week is the 16th.
We started this show in like April. Remember, Evans? We started in like April. Now it's like September. It's like what?
Wow. It's
We've
like,
done
like the only constant thing in my life. Like I was but then it's Wednesday. Okay, I'm gonna go live for like an hour.
Yeah.
I was checking the date because 20th is my birthday. So
Okay.
Oh, happy birthday
Well, what's
in
the better birthday
advance.
gift than coming on Open Shutter, man? I mean, it's the gift that keeps on giving.
Yep.
well, I need to know what is in store
Yeah.
from the other side of me,
Yeah.
my better half.
Yeah.
Before I disappoint, because if
That's
she says
That's the
if
most.
she says let's go somewhere, then I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah.
You were live from the restaurant. You were
That's
live
a smart man right there. That's a smart man.
Yep.
Cool, guys. You guys want to do some final thoughts? We'll kind of guess wrap it up.
Wow, we did 1 hour exactly.
Yeah, 1 hour exactly. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty good.
All right, guys.
We're
Perfect.
pros, man. We're pros.
Yeah, I knew Paul would do it.
Thank you very much for
Much better director.
your research and the substance that you were able to give us within this 1 hour. So thank you. And I learned something. I don't know about you guys, but I learned something. And if you are watching the live, make sure you subscribe to Paul, who's hosting us today, and Evan has the channel.
Links in the description.
And then that just made a
very soon.
His
Yeah,
channel. Wait
to
to
start hosting.
So subscribe in anticipation, and thank you guys for being here.
Yeah.
Well,
Awesome. Thank you guys for watching. Like I always say on every week, and I mean it, without you guys, this show doesn't happen, right? So you guys in the comments, thank you guys for always coming out here supporting us on this show. Thank you, Kobby. That was I think you're the second person who has come on this show really prepared.
Very prepared.
Those of us that actually hosted, sometimes we show up unprepared.
I feel like that's kind of how the show started. Everything was just broad.
Yeah.
Just come up with a topic and then we
just
hash it out. The other time we edited pictures live online. It was like a contest. We edited. Brian
but that was cool though.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So
who knows? Maybe one day I'll try and see if I can be part of those things. My editing is terrible at the moment, so I'm working my way out.
When I see the landscape pictures, I'm like, oh god. What am I? And then
but guys, what I want to say is thank you very much for the opportunity. I love to share, and giving me a platform to share. I can share everything. One thing I really love is to see people who are pushing their hustle and actually making the money that they deserve. So for the past 2 months, what I've been doing is to research into commercial photography, how to get the clients, how to make the money, how to stay in their clients' books for a long time. So I'm sure one day we are going to be on this same Open Shutter, and then we are going to give out all the gems.
Yeah, man. I think that's
thank you
fantastic. Thanks so much, Kobby, for jumping on again. Really appreciate your time.
Thank you.
I think there's just so much to really dive into, and it's just great to kind of like slowly kind of dissect everything. I think it's a lot of fun, and plus you're very passionate. Everyone, like, people can shoot, but sometimes people can't teach, right? So there's always sometimes that disconnect, but you can definitely teach, that's for sure. So, which is always good.
One thing I want to put here is I'm really happy that we're having this live, because the other place where we used to have the live is giving me a heartbreak.
Yeah.
And everyone knows, like, it's giving me a heartbreak. Every day I keep going at him like full length. But I love this place. I love Open Shutter. I'm going to sign an exclusive with Open Shutter instead.
You cannot leave Ghana New.
I don't know what that means.
Ghana New back. Ghana New is coming back.
We should have both you guys on.
Oh no. He'll leave. He's going to cry. I'll roast him. So.
Funny, awesome.
I really appreciate.
Thanks, Kobby. Hopefully we can do this again next week or whenever week you're available, and we'll do it up. So, thanks everyone for jumping on. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe to all these guys' stuff in the description, and I guess that's it, guys. Right?
Yep, that's it for this week. Open Shutters.
We'll see you next
See
week.
you
Have
next
a-
Wednesday.
Yeah, have a good evening.
7:30 Eastern.
Peace.
All right. Peace.